Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals of the International 10. Team Spirit up against PSG.LGD.
Whoever gets the first power rune of the game is going to kind of get to decide what happens. You get your bottle refilled, but you also have the ability to make a rotation as Mira.
Could be in a bit of trouble here. We'll try and hold back the bear with the Hex. He's got the stick charges, but he's getting run down here by Arme. One more hit will do it. Can he close the gap? He can't. Oh, stun misses. That's going to cost him his life. Not the start there that Mira was hoping to have here in the grand finals. The tier 1 to fall already here on Spirit's side of the map.
Yeah, I think this is the most shocking part of this early game because I expected the Lycan kind of get zoned out by the Naga and the Naga Illusions to defend them, but...
Let's see if they can get Army. They've got 4 heroes working on him right now.
Ravage.
He has the ult up. He's on the retreat up to the high ground, but they'll be able to get in front of him, close off his escape. Spirit will finally be able to claim their first kill here in the first 10 minutes, getting themselves on the board.
We'll fight duration and then try to fight them afterwards.
I think we're definitely going to see Yatoro start to increase the lead against Arme. Bottom lane white. He'll drop the static storm, trying to save himself, but collapse and Maposhka will run him down, take him out. Faith Beyond, he's looking to get involved in this with the backup of Nothing to Say being brought over by Xingqiu. They will get Maposhka. Can the 3 of them get collapsed? They're trying to commit their best onto him. They will leave the 2 cores behind as Xingqiu trying to let Nothing to Say and Faith Beyond finish the job, but they just can't. The damage isn't there.
He's crazy farm.
This is, I mean, Yatoro, it really has been eyes on him throughout the whole tournament and performance of Spirit. Top lane setups there with a net. That's the mid gone. Nothing to Say going down. Yatoro, instant song TP as he knows the response will be there from PSG.LGD. Gets out.
No, the Naga Siren's not present.
See what they can do about Collapse. Jump already in onto the Disruptor. They're looking to burst. Collapse, he's holding on to the Ravage for now. Static Storm's down. Collapse gets himself out of the side of the Ravage. Onto the 2, and then they blow up Arme. It's 3 dead at the moment on PSG.LGD. Io also caught out. Xingqiu to fall.
That's absolutely massive.
My goodness, it's just not happening. They're crumbling, they're falling apart. And Yatoro, he's just going to continue the glory. Mid lane, the setups there onto the Pango. Nothing to Say goes down. Another kill for this Naga Siren. I do not know or see how on earth PSG.LGD is going to stop this man this game.
First time in this game, they've been allowed to take back the Dire jungle and try to apply some pressure to Roche. So I expect Team Spirit also recognize that, you know what, we've given up the Dire jungle. What would LGD do with that? Well, they would go to Roshan. So
see Spirit check this out. Arme's going to slow it down a little bit. The Spirit's coming in. They know that they know. Stop in. Onto the IO. They're going to lead in. There's the jump straight away. They're looking to burst through the IO. And the ranges to fall into the hands of Arme. Arme's able to get the Roche kill, get the Aegis. They get the Static Storm down. The Rolling Thunder has won in control. Toronto Tokyo, but he's out with an Astral Step. Toronto Tokyo actually makes it out of there. Dissimulate as well. PSG.LGD may have got the Roche, they may have got the Aegis. Toronto Tokyo will still go down as Faith Beyond was able to wrap around and find him.
Yeah, both teams just reading the map really, really well. And I think Spirit, this play that they've done has been so effective throughout all the tournament, but you know LGD's done their homework.
Looking up, spot Collapse around, glimpse back with the blinks there. Collapse breaks the combo, the setup. Instantly going to go for the TP out. If they got anything to put a stop to it, they do. Straight away, they're able to get the setup onto Collapse. He'll look to run, but the damage is done. PSG.LGD, they catch and kill off the Tide. Aggressive posture over PSG.LGD's half of the map and already looking for action once again around the bottom tier 2. See if they find the setup. They've got the Hex. They're going to look to jump in. Static Storm's going to be put down from white. Stops the backup coming in. Still though, is it the burst enough? It is. They take down Arme. That burn for the Bloodthorn, it's enough to send the bear back to base.
Spirit has now proven to you that we have the abilities to burst your heroes. That's why he's also in trouble.
There should be another one. It's definitely another one, Yatoro. Target to target and over towards the mid. The BKB having to be popped by Nothing to Say. See if Yatoro's got the setup. He has. There's the initial route. See if they've got any further follow-up here. The relocate, they'll take him out. They've got to keep Nothing to Say safe.
I'm really liking Spirit for this game 1. They're in a very dominant position here. They're scaling up very nicely.
With the timer, they know it's going to be around the point where PSG.LGD are going to be checking out that Roche pit, looking for the respawn. Spirit, they're heading over to try and do something about the presence. They're going to jump straight in on the Xingqiu, burst with the finger. As the IO goes down, no buyback. Xingqiu cannot get back into this fight. Nothing to Say has to roll out with the Thunder. I mean, it just goes to show how solid of a position that Spirit are in where...
And here we go.
It's time to look at that fight, PSG.LGD. Execution has to be immaculate.
Yeah, they're scouting with the Wolves. They're getting the info they want.
They're looking to try and start to Collapse, but Collapse is able to blink away from the lead-in. They'll turn their attention over towards Yatoro, but with the instead looks to hold him back. Nothing to Say is able to get out of it. As they'll get the Static Storm set up onto the Naga Siren, but the illusions, they're just forcing back. Why? Swashbuckle's going to miss. I mean, Yatoro's barely been scratched. He's back up to full HP. PSG.LGD, they're able to run back to base, but Collapse. He's in with the Ravage onto the They've got to get back to the high ground, back to the base of their high ground as quickly as they head out. Collapse. He's going to look for the setup here outside of the base. Another BKB force. Faith Beyond trying to head back to the safety of his teammates. The ensnare locks him down. The illusion's starting to go to work. Remnant left in the position. They drag it back with a split into the finger. My goodness, the Lycan gets absolutely destroyed. And Toronto Tokyo's not done. Diving up to the tier 4s, committing with the dissimulate. He's trying to go for GQ. Will die underneath the towers, but he's got the Aegis. He's ready for round 2.
Immediately he has to pop his ultimate. He can't use the Enrage the way he wants to. He's forced to use it defensively all the time, just to break the net, just to be able to stick on top of the targets.
Just trying to clear out these illusions now. It seems all but impossible. The Rex dying, the melee Rex will fall. They'll get the jump on Yatoro, but they've already lost Wyatt at the start of the action. BKB from Ame, he's trying to stay on target, but Yatoro is able to sing their way back to safety. And now he's ready to go back in. The song ends. Toronto Tokyo, BKB up, jump over with the Remnant, grabs back the Ursa. Ame disappears in a matter of seconds. GQ to fall as well. GG is called. And my goodness, what a buttery smooth start to the grand finals here for Team Spirit. They couldn't have played this any better, Aiden. This is how you dream of entering a grand finals at the International.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know, everyone thought that every other team was going to be ready for Team Spirit the whole way through, right? You know, constantly doubting them, thinking they weren't going to make it. It does sacrifice the top water room potential there. Well, I say that, actually. Aposhka
moves in. Toronto Tokyo going to be able to pick up this water rune and maybe get some extra pressure onto XingQ. Jumps forward, and there's the first blood. Toronto Tokyo draws it. Ame again moves up to come and contest this and Collapse. I don't know if they're really going to be able to do all that much to stop him. Very interesting, but Fissure up top. Now the follow-up, looking for it. Faith Beyond there as well, and this is going to be a kill.
Nature's Prophet and Morphling, they might opt for it.
And look at this, movement in before the Blink Dagger on Shaker. Oh, Nightmare by Maposhka to dodge the stun, but Yaro is still in some trouble as they run him down. It was good, but it wasn't good enough.
Toronto Tokyo's coming, but they are too tanky. You know, sort of thinking about going in for the Dream Coil, but it's a bit too much. They're just so tanky right now.
And instead, they try and find a pick off here. Nothing to say. The rest of his friends a little ways away. XingQ making the move over. They're going to get the Terrorize. That's going to get the Tether Snap. And afterwards, the ulti coming from Willow, but nothing is taking the regen from Y. Keeping his core player alive. Team Spirit, it's really well covered by the vision of LGD as well, but they're going to smoke up now. Can they get there in time? Aegis, it's super low now. They pull back onto XingQ. Going to try and take him down first. And they will get that kill, but it comes at the cost of the Aegis on Ame.
Every team, you're going to have the empowered Luna, but you know, it's not the wolf fight, it's not the tiny. So Yadar got to do some heavy lifting here.
Potentially, they have a Nightmare and then the walk away. They actually relocate into this one.
There's relocate, there's Nature's Prophet. You know, it's very scary. If you don't have that really quick burst, you don't really want to take it right now for Team Spirit, but they forced out some rotations at the very least. They got to try and hold this tower, I think, or else this really wasn't worth it.
No IO save this time, though. That's the danger of the relocate. Nothing to say outside of vision. They don't see him. Now they do. The pullback going to be able to get that Skewer. The vision not quick enough. And nothing to say, goes down, now looking for more. Ame has to be careful, XingQ there as well. Oh, but Ame with the waveform through it. Brilliant play, Aeon disc afterwards. Now the chase, looking for more. Can they control? Do they have enough for the kill? The Terrorize comes out, but he got the strength form off. Faith Beyond jumps away, the Skewer back, onto 2, and the RP! Oh, Collapse did it to him again.
And look, they're just surrounding him. There's no chance to help. You have the Bio, you have the Shaker, but
there is nothing else left in the tank there for Ame, although trying to TP out, but the stun comes through right at the end. And LGD, another triple kill for Yatoro. And Y will manage to escape from that one, but a huge win for Spirit here in game number 2.
Team Spirit, but patience, you know, that's not something they're very well known for.
Scary. Invis. And then the smoke up afterwards. Team Spirit looking on the hunt. But LGD, sensing danger coming their way, will retreat out. Just
is he going to horn toss him again, Lyrical? Don't tell me he's going to horn toss him again.
Oh my God, he got him again, Trent! They did it to him as they find the pickoff. Collapse, you're too good.
What a smell.
Unreal.
Oh, they're so good at just finding that one kill and like waiting for this timing too of just this. Oh, they caught him on the zip.
They pull him back in afterwards. Why? In some trouble. Skewer a little bit off the mark, but the Brambles are there for round 2 of it. Team Spirit, they came to play on finals day.
Terrifying duo of heroes.
Faith Beyond shows for a second, collapse, looks for an opening, sees him there. There's an opening, the horn toss, the pullback with Skewer, and immediately gets the kill. BKB with that Orchid. Xingqiu shows up. Yadoro up on the high ground, nothing to say there as well. They have great vision on Team Spirit, and now showing in the lane. They're thinking about going, they pull him back in, and he is done. Can they go for any more now? They have full control onto the Luna, but Luna just walks away. Oh, man. This would be such a huge pickup if they can get him.
The spider legs.
Walking in, they get him with the horn toss, chasing down for more. Ame's done. Team Spirit, everywhere they go, people die.
And now they go up. Will they leave is the real question. There is a glyph available for the Radiant.
True enough. They walk up high ground, and Yadoro going to start beating away, laying claim to this area. In the meantime, Faith Beyond's going to try and push up that top side, but they catch him right away with the glyph. Collapse, pulls him back in, breaks the coil. Team Spirit, they're just playing too clean today. LGD need more. They don't have buyback on this Morphling. They can't get 2 racks at the very least on the side of Spirit, but I mean,
do you need 2 racks?
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, maybe Faith Beyond is actually starting to take this one down. Now the jump in, there's the BKB, Faith Beyond. Still has that Orchid available, but the turn off to the side. Oh, great Orchid to interrupt, and that will be enough to get him out.
That was really well done with the BKB TV. It's like there's one answer, right?
Yeah.
Faith Beyond has caught the next one. They're scanning that he's actually still there, so he's going back Toronto Tokyo. He's going to try and hunt down Faith Beyond.
Oh, and off to the side. They get the vision. Tries to chase him down there. There's the silence, the coil afterwards. Still hits pretty hard on Faith Beyond, but with collapse in the area, they're going to break the coil and kill off the Prophet.
You know, with a Nature's Prophet. They will find you. They will kill you if you try and go it on your own.
But with all the lanes pushed out now, Team Spirit, without that Aegis, still going to walk up and hit this a couple of times. You have 3,200 HP on Yadoro as well as the Butterfly gun.
And they have this ward on the high ground that LGD don't know about.
Collapse.
They have collapse.
So often, he's been the one to make those big plays. They're continuing to push in the bottom lane. LGD hoping for an overreaction from Team Spirit. As they walk up, start to hit these racks, but likewise, bottom lane is being pushed in.
They've morphed in as well, actually. He's fully committed to the Shaker.
Terrorize afterwards, caught with the fear and the horn toss to pull back. They got nothing to say.
He's so far away.
They don't have a way to get to him. He is going to die here as they get the Fiend's grip off and the eventual right click down to death.
Oh, Toronto Tokyo in the back.
Chase.
He caught one on the way
Gets
up, too.
one! Onto Xingqiu, he's in trouble now as well. They find themselves another pickoff potentially here. Xingqiu, nothing else left in the tank, falls down. You can see Team Spirit not comfortable just hitting away in the Roche pit. Nothing to say, walks in. Yadoro up front and center.
Jeez.
Nothing to say, they jump in. There's the control, the damage out. Mapochka's dead, buys back immediately. Yadoro turns to fight, destroys, nothing to say. They've got him, caught to the side. Ame in some trouble, hitting from the low ground. How many misses are there? It doesn't matter as they chase him down and kill him off. A great win for Team Spirit as they will find more and more. Unbelievable.
Oh, the chase continues.
Yadoro just chases him down, and Echo afterwards trying to buy a little bit of space, nothing to say, but Kivik will collapse, trying to take him down, but no, it won't happen. On the side, Toronto Tokyo will fall with a big stun afterwards. Yadoro moving in, he's big, he's bad, he's Luna, trying to kill him off. The fear, the pullback, collapse, he's got him. Xingqiu looks like dead as well as they turn and hit. Another one bites the dust, but they buy back now on Xingqiu. Faith Beyond getting absolutely shredded. Yadoro is too big as they catch him in again. The pushback, they got him caught and gonna maybe find the kill. Nothing to say, down low, dead. Another huge win, Team Spirit. They won't be denied. The horn toss catches onto Xingqiu, and Yadoro just slaughter.
The way they play these fights, they're so in sync with one another. GG is called. Then call it a Cinderella story. Well, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Unreal.
Good.
And we got a crowd up there. Talent, very excited for this young team's present.
One of the themes for me about Team Spirit victories has been vision. And vision is the best way to deal with Tinker.
When you see the Bloodseeker Rubik, do you feel that that is a lane that the PA can struggle against, or is it not too bad?
I think it's the kind of lane where they can kill the Rubik. Oh, and here we go. This might be first blood.
They're going to try. They get in the Thunderstrikes there. Mapochka. First blood for him down in this lane. The trades favoring them here between the supports. Do you think it was something that Team Spirit would have had in mind? They knew that this was going to be yeah, there was potential of this coming up as the last pick for PSG.LGD.
If I'm being honest, I don't feel like they really addressed the Tinker in their draft. I think this Invoker was more like this is what we're going to go with, as Imposter's in trouble.
They're going to try and chase him down. He does get the kinetic field off. Yatoro tries to turn towards Fabian, but the backup's there from White. He's trying to commit Yatoro, but can he get the kill in time? With stick charges, Yatoro's going to try and run him down, but Fabian is out to the side. Yatoro's not got the further vision. He is going to be able to jump out of the blood right, though. Over to the creep wave.
The zombie gives vision.
See if they can chase him under the tower. They can't. Oh, they can! Oh, they get him!
The zombie vision. Actually, I do believe that was the thirst vision.
And now Ploshka. I mean, this is going to be potentially another one. Can they get him as well?
There's no man on the Rubik, but he has boots.
I mean, Jinkyu, he wants to dive in for this. He is taking quite a few tower hits here. Toronto Tokyo will TP over. Jinkyu, he'll get punished for this dive. See if Toronto Tokyo can find anything more here. Why still under the tower? No TP, no mana. So they do dive in to get an extra kill on the Disruptor Baboshka, but they lose 2 heroes for it. Toronto Tokyo, incredibly close though. PSG.LGD, they're bringing extra numbers down bottom. White, he's ready to join. They want to dive in for Yatoro. They commit with the rupture here. Horn over as well. They're in onto the PA. Yatoro will fall. See if they can get Baboshka as well with the 4 of them and the tombstone down. They certainly can. The pressure mounting from PSG.LGD down on this bottom lane. You know, Yatoro, he'll move himself up to the top half of the map to farm up here.
Yeah, it looks like they're waiting for the haunt, but Am is about to get caught. Spirit have sniffed him out.
Let's see if the 3 have the damage. Try and set up with the root, but not going to get the connection. The glimpse back is there into the static storm. TPs are coming over. Arme, is he tanking up to live through the static storm? He's still alive, and in fact, he's able to turn. The tornado does catch him, but is it enough damage? Arme will live. And it will be Spirit that lose the 2 heroes off the back of that attempt.
These type of heroes that Team Spirit has, he's going to be very, very quick at killing them out.
Look at this quick move. Yatoro, he's in on a Faith Beyond. They're looking to try and burst the Bloodseeker, but the counterplay comes in. Arme with the horn, looks to collapse, jumps over towards Yatoro. Yatoro trying for the TPR, he's away. But collapse, there'll be no escape for him. BKB may be something that he wants to hold back until he has as well. Tinker Laser will never be fun to play against as a PA when he's trying to focus targets. Bottom lane. See another attempt here with a static storm. This time round, do they have enough damage? They've got the catch onto Arme. He's trying to get away, but he will fall. This time round, Spirit, they'll get the big kill, but it has cost them both supports' lives. We'll see Toronto Tokyo trying to escape, but they got any way to find him here.
There's one more sentry.
He's into the trees. He's out for the
There is a lift and a glimpse.
Ooh.
That is like another sign for Yatoro to be like, okay, I can't show.
We're going to see the attempt onto Toronto Tokyo down bottom. Azame. He'll jump over, sentry still down. Toronto Tokyo try and hide himself in the trees, but they'll stay on top. Same time over towards the mid. They will lose Faith Beyond. The counterplay was made by Spirit. See the TP out as well.
2 seconds for the skewer. Glimpse. Skewer back.
They've got the dagger slow to set it up. He's able to dodge the decay nicely so that he didn't get hit. Could still get the blink off. But now Arme, he's ready to come back in. Yatoro's off to the side. The rocket's not enough, but nothing to say. Jumps in to finish him off. The fear, the counterplay here from Spirit. Nothing to say, is caught underneath the tower. Have they got enough damage here from the Willow and the Magnus to start onto the 2 of them underneath the tower? Nothing to say. Surely going to go down. He will collapse. Skewer over into the trees. Collapse. He's still alive here. Can they quite find him? Wise coming back over. Steps into collapse. Finally, they burst him with a fade ball. But this battle underneath the tower, it's costing PSG.LGD lives as well. The root down. Catching the 2. Pushing them back into it with a deafening blast. Arme, he's going to turn back over towards Toronto Tokyo. He's going to jump in, close the gap onto the Invoker Mirror Maposh. Can they help him out? They cannot. Are they able to finish off Toronto Tokyo as well? Yeah, absolutely. So in a way that we just haven't seen from them so far in this series. Mid lane, they're looking to jump in onto Toronto Tokyo. We'll be able to turn with a quick tornado. The attention from PSG.LGD will turn over towards Mirror. Into the Shadow Realm though. They still want to dive this, dropping down the tombstone, just full aggression from PSG.LGD, diving past the tier 1 tower. The Rockets, they're coming in on Toronto Tokyo. He's got to get up, but he can't. Arme! He's in straight on top of him. Arme Spectre's looking pretty spooky. He's picking up the kills, the involvement here. PSG.LGD just fighting in a way that we haven't seen from them so far in this series. We'll see the jump forward onto Faith Beyond. Underneath the tower, he'll be caught, but the hill comes out. He is trapped in the static storm, trying to run, but the Thunderstrike finishes him off. TP's coming in from Spirit. Why? Trying to dive in onto Yatoro. Another Soul Rip, healing Y up. He's going to stay on top of the PA, but the hits come out, and Yatoro takes him down.
You know what? Maybe they're better at warding than me. How do I solve it?
Well, collapse.
Pick heroes like a vision.
He's going to look to get the grab on the Faith Beyond. The BKB's popped. He's going to lock down the RP, catches the 2. Sunstrike comes in. They kill off Faith Beyond. The static storm is onto Arme, but See if Spirit still want to try and make a jump into them.
Yeah, so between the laser, the Mantle Spectre, the Undying damage
Gonna
amplification.
get the fear, quite nicely timed. Roshan is very low. Is there any potential for a steal?
Yeah, absolutely. Yatoro might go.
He's not able to get in. He's not able to get in. Arme gets the kill. The Aegis on the Spectre now. Spirit, they've got to be cautious. Yatoro pops the BKB, but he's already been burst so low. Throw out the daggers, but they're surrounded by PSG.LGD. Maposhka as well, caught in the river.
And the adaptation to recognize that is amazing.
And just Arme jumping around the map. Collapse this time round. The damage too overbearing from Arme and his illusions. Just in combination with one another. Spectre, Tinker, nobody wants to play against a good, incredibly farmed one of those. In mid lane is watching Q. He's in, using the RP to catch Yatoro completely off guard. He wasn't ready for that at all. We'll now see them try and turn towards Faith PR, but the Soul Reveal comes out. The Meteor crashing down on the Bloodseeker. They find him in return. Mirror busted in position here. Wyatt trying to look towards him, but the field holds back the Undying. Mirror gets away. Focus around the mid lane here for Spirit.
What a play by Y. He put his courier on the hill to scout out the ward.
Collapse is going to still get the jump on him, but immediately the telekinesis comes out for Jinkyu. Catching Collapse in the combo. Collapse to go over the TP out, but the Yules is there. Yatoro trying to get in with the BKB. He'll turn over towards Arme, but Arme just jumping all over the place. Yatoro has to go with the BKB TP out. Collapse goes down. Yatoro will be able to save himself.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, he's gone for the Haunt illusion damage on 25.
And we'll see here. An attempt of a play. Yatoro is going to get caught out by the bash. And he's got to get out of it. Yatoro, he'll go for the BKB TP out. The disarmament is there under the Spectre, so no chance of a bash. As Yatoro will get out the same, not to be said for Toronto Tokyo though, has nothing to say, has his number.
And it's something that you need in order to win TI, right? You need to have that attitude of champions.
Look at this jump, they've got the dust out. BKB, we still see the jump from Arme, he's in with the bash onto Toronto Tokyo. Let's push back with the deafening blast, but they're in with the grab, nothing to say, he's in with the nukes.
He's playing with so much confidence on this Tinker. That's so hard to fight into this Tombstone. You saw Yatoro kind of thinking about it. He was looking for that potential wraparound.
Getting close to having the comfort of the overwhelming blink, maybe even holding on for his buyback as well.
Yatoro? He's caught.
He has been caught here. He needs help and he needs it now. The BKB comes out. It has been ruptured though. Not much that he can do. And Arme, he's in with the illusion, surrounds him. No way for Yatoro to get out.
And man, I feel like it just all ties back to the vision. This game, PSG.LGD had vision. They were playing on even terms for most of the game. And
oh, Collapse, he tries to make the move. But the counter's there. Xingqiu with an instant lift. Holds him in his tracks. As it's another core out of the game. Collapse and Yatoro. No way of returning for this defense.
Skewer back on Mira.
They get the grab. Mira also to be blown up outside of the base. 3 dead on Spirit. PSG.LGD, they're up to the racks.
That's gotta be so satisfying for Xingqiu.
Oh yeah.
Collapse with a mag, just constantly skewering them back. And now finally he gets to do it himself.
Yeah, Collapse giving Xingqiu the respect as well there. Approaching the final set of barracks here. The jump in underneath the tier 4s. They're in on him, Maposhka. He's gone. Collapse will try and jump in with the skewer back onto Arme. Yatoro's committed onto the front lines with the BKB, but he's been disarmed. Gets the Phantom Knives off. Now turns over towards White, but look how much HP White's got. Yatoro. Refresher. Doesn't want to commit for another round. Nothing to say. He's in with the Ace. They've locked down Yatoro. Yatoro to fall. Buyback at the ready. Instant smoke up from Spirit. Mirror. Set things up with the curse crown. They get the glimpse back. Looking for the skewer, but he's actually able to get out here with a Manta. Arme won't be grabbed back yet. Steps back to the safety of his team. PSG.LGD still respecting the buybacks here from Spirit. They won't instantly push in onto the melee racks, but the rocket spam begins from nothing to say. Yatoro, he's going to look to try and jump outside of the base. He's able to jump onto Jinkyu. He's going to go for nothing to say, but nothing to say. Gets the blink off in time. Back onto the high ground he goes, but Arme's trying to get in. They get the skewer. Arme, he's in the fountain. That's the RP. They've got Arme. They've got him. He's in the fountain. Can he get out? He cannot. They've done it the once. Can they do it again? It's just the 3th of the meatballs coming down. Arme, he needs help. He's in the fountain and it is in his own. The skewer's attempted, but the Yules is there to stop the play. Arme, he'll be getting out of the fountain alive. GG is called. And PSG.LGD will take this game 3.
I love Dota so much, Owen. That was so beautiful. Everything happened. You got the skewer into the fountain.
Oh
the
my
blink out
goodness.
of the fountain. The counter blink to skewer him in again.
And as long as we play our own game, I think we'll win the champion.
They will play their own game and also download complete. Thank you very much, Xiaoba. Let's take it to Lyrical and Trent.
And already right on into this one, Sumi Mira's gonna get caught and gonna get killed. How's that for a start, Trent?
Oh, such a good coach. He just gets us there right in time. Well done. On the level 6 rotation from the Kunkka. Very disappointing to not get the kill. And they can't even really follow up the tower pressure, but on the other side of the map.
Collapse. Gonna take some damage there. Creeps run off of him. And with a couple quick hits, will they have another Lucent Beam for the finish? Vanguard keeping him very tanky. Actually goes away for the spin. Has to be careful on Y. There's the Fairy Fire living, but the brain sap. I mean, this is huge. You're also already up 3,000 net worth right now on LGD, but they see this taken and.
All right, he got a lot of them, though. Now, can you get out? That's the question.
I mean, at least one of these heroes is going to die. Xingqiu chased on. Surely at least one of them goes down. But maybe not. Yutaro pops out that haunt. The chase down. Mira's there as well. Cold Embrace. The back away. They used haunt for this, and I don't know if they're getting anybody.
Is there anything more classic than LGD and their Undyings and their phase boots, though? Like, it almost gets them out.
And slow things down as much as possible, but that tier 1 tower is already dead.
Yeah, they're just holding the tombstone. Again, such a great job of just, like, not expending anything, right? They're just threatening. They're just holding all this strength.
And Collapse. They caught him again. The Nightmare's there. Do they have enough for the kill, though?
Oh, yeah.
They are going to chase him down. Wait for it. Fiend's Grip afterwards. Easy as pie. They take him down. The combo is there if they can find it.
The fights are so hard, though.
Looking for it right at the start. The boat's going to come out. And now the slowdown. Mira in some trouble. Collapse back behind the tower. Also getting ran down by nothing to say. He needs to TP out of here.
He bought his blink.
Yeah, he's
no one else die.
As long as they're able to get away, that should be good enough for them. So they get the kill. Faithion finds it, but also on the other side, Y kills off Mira.
Trying to find the sight lines for the Templar Assassin.
Oh, and Yutaro caught. Fiend's Grip is there, and no help nearby at all. They're going to kill off.
Playing there with the X.
Xingqiu might be the one that gets found. The jump forward call, it's off the mark. And instead, he just heads off to the side. There's the route. Collapse has to back out of here. I mean, there's more people coming nearby. Toronto Tokyo gets skewered back. He's caught alone. Can they kill him off? RP, but the Winner's Curse is trying to turn this. Boat afterwards finishes off that TA, but it's not enough. It's not nearly enough. And if they're not careful, they might lose more. The chase forward Hex. Mira X marks the spot as they'll pull the Lion back and find another kill. LGD, no mercy. Looking for something here. It's just a shadow step to start. Now the call. Afterwards, they have Hunt. Starting to bring Ame down a little bit low. Aegis, 30 seconds left, and now they're leaving him alone for the moment. Turning on to the other supports. Collapse going to TP out, but it's not going to happen. Collapse will go down, and that fight doesn't work. Toronto Tokyo pulled back in. Refraction gone. And now the chase down happens yet again. Mira hoping to salvage this, but it's not going to happen. One by one. All of Spirit go by the wayside. Last fight. Yeah. That is really painful. Maybe if there was an opportunity right here, but jump in! The Tumbler's toy, are you kidding me? And now focusing down the barracks at 20 minutes. 17-1. Their answer is still a tier 1 down bottom at the very least, but I mean, at this point, LGD could turn on the tier 4s maybe.
Hold on, let me check Kyle's Twitter. Just make sure.
Mira gets the Hex off, but they caught Collapse. Mira's going to try and TP out of here. Does manage to escape. Well, this might just be the time. I mean, Ame is up there.
Out. Send them in.
Roche is capable of respawning, but they're looking to just try and end this right now. No Magnus to pull him back into the fountain. There's the jump to start it. And they're going to do it. Walks right on in.
Happy to oblige.
Ame, he's ready. He wants to not relive the ghosts of the past. He wants to close this game 4 out here in style. And so far, he's doing it. Turns now onto the Ancient Haunt out afterwards. Where's the fight? I'm not seeing it. Going deathless so far. They turn now onto Y. Just grip to the side. Oh, the catch onto Collapse. Y's not dying. Nobody's dying. They all fall again as GG is called 23-3. A statement from LGD.
Did he get a blink call?
It didn't happen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the deciding Game 5 here at the TI10 Grand Finals.
Yeah, doing a good job, making sure this top hard camp is blocked. Oh,
I'm going to try to move up. I mean, Collapse has hit the level 3. See if he's got enough lockdown and damage to take this kill, and yes, he does. At the same time in the mid lane, Toronto Tokyo Very low there, has to get out of the range of a potential Tidebringer. He will, but there we have it. First blood up top.
Force him to go into the jungle, and he doesn't have any sustain, right? So he's going to have to spend gold on things next region.
They're going for him early on here with the three of them surrounding the Terrorblade. Yatoro, he's trapped in the trees. A stop to the combo, and now time's been bought for PSG.LGD to come around. Yatoro immediately out with the TP. Doesn't want to be around here anymore. Mira will get found in the trees, though. Another death here on the Bane as PSG.LGD continue to fight back. 2 for 2400 HP. He's got the Echo Saber, the treads. See if they can do it. Nightmare setup. Instantly TPs are coming in. See if they can do the damage quick enough. Yatoro focusing down with the Metamorphosis and the illusions. They'll be able to take it. They kill off Arme. Mystic Flare's coming in, but Yatoro is able to sidestep it. See Mira head into the trees, trying to distract them from the rest of them, but here comes the Micro from White.
Nice.
He's able to lock down Maposhka here with a setup from the Centaur, drag back into the combo. He'll try his best to break the combo. Nothing to say here with the curse thrown out Maposhka.
But Yatoro has the space that he wants.
Can they get a grab underneath the tier 2 tower? Xingqiu, nothing to say. They're going to try. Collapse. He's going to go with the RP just onto Xingqiu. Drag the Sky up underneath the tower. They will lose the Wyvern in return, but Yatoro's ready to turn up. The grip's there. They've caught nothing to say underneath the tower. Yatoro's bit this off for now, though. Sleight of Fist comes out as they're looking to turn on, and nothing to say. They get him. Jump forward with the Remnant. He's looking for more. Toronto Tokyo in with the chains onto both Y and Arme. Arme goes down. Y and Fabian lost to a life, but not for long. That Shockwave claims the life of the Enchantress. The Spirit, or Collapse, will end up dying here to the Thunderhide of Faith Beyond. Collapse, he's got that horn toss, he's got that setup. Quick catch and a drag back on as Xingqiu gets him in reach of the rest of the team. Here we go, Arme.
Oh, they see him.
Set up for success here. Looking towards Yatoro. And Poshka, Toronto, Tokyo, and Collapse setting up across the cliffside as Y will be the first to get poked upon. See how Team Spirit want to tackle this.
There's a DD on
looking for
Toronto
options.
Tokyo.
Collapse, he's in, instantly caught out by the Ancient Seal, so no skewer to follow. Y.
Chains, back up.
Is there anything they can do to save their Enchantress? I mean, does Y need saving at all? He's going to need to, as the Nightmare holds him back.
It's a tense game.
I mean, you know, the Team Spirit's got the solid jump, but PSG.LGD, they've got the hard hit. If they can get in with the tiny ball, we're going to see Collapse come in. He's in with the horn toss, he's going to look to separate. Nothing to say for the rest of the team. Fiend's Grip as well, locking down the Kunkka. They get a quick grab, nothing to say, out for a minute.
Jumped away from the stun of the Tiny.
It's the fortification soon to be coming to an end. You see Spirit, they're happy to go for the dives behind the towers. Toronto Tokyo is in, and he's found himself Xingqiu.
Team Spirit have massive freedom to make moves. In fact, the game is slowly swinging into Team Spirit's favor, and they're kind of getting past that impossible timing of fighting this Tiny.
Or Collapse, he's got another grab, jumps in, Y, he's gone.
And then get map control that way. And you know, with these illusions pushing safely, you're forced to respond.
He looks for the jump and Collapse, he's not able to get the grab back on Nothing to Say. So Nothing to Say,
Great.
Beacon is up, and Mira holding him for the logo of the Fiend's Grip gets cancelled by the Avalanche. The Winter's Curse coming to a quick end as PSG.LGD now charging on the base. Focus crashing down onto Mira. Ancient Seal for now onto Yatoro, he's looking to back up and reset inside the base. Toronto Tokyo, he's diving in, past the tier 3s, he's able to take out Nothing to Say. Looking at Remnant over to the side, he's got his eyes over towards Y. Or maybe even more actually, he's holding on to that, not jumping back quite yet. As they've killed off 2. And with 2 dead, they may just have the room here to push up to the high ground. Yatoro, he's stepping up. Still a bit longer with the Metamorphosis left. They're taking this tier 3 tower. There's going to have to be buybacks. Xingqiu back into the game. But a tier 3 taken here. Some damage being done to the Rex as well. No Kunkka for 40 seconds.
Yeah, and no wolf bite.
Collapse.
Catch.
He finds a grab. Jumps in. Drags back on the Skywrath main. Xingqiu, he's gone for 70. Another man down on PSG.LGD. Spirit, they'll keep the push going. And you've got to be careful, you know, Collapse is looking for another one. There it is, he's in, drag back on Y. He just can't stop finding them, Collapse. Every single time, pick off after pick off. You can't stand anywhere near Spirit.
So much confidence right now in how they're playing. They get the buyback, he's been X-marked, but he has 3,000 HP.
He's so tanky. Sunder, Satanic at the ready if he ever feels threatened.
But look at this, LGD are coming in from behind. They recognize that they can't go on the front line. They need to catch the backline heroes.
They're going to try and go for the easy kill first, or at least the easier, maybe. But no, it's not. TP out there, are able to stop it. Arme's in with the combo. They catch the Bane. They need more, though. Nothing to say in the team.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's reflected in the way that Alm is playing. But he's about to get caught here at the top lane.
There's Collapse. In with the horn toss, dropping the RP. The BKB was out in time. He's into the invis. But the physical, is it going to be enough here from this Terror Blade? Yatoro is focusing down Arme. Arme's trying to run, but he can't get away from him. Arme out for 80. They're ready to chase for more. Collapse. Steering in to close the distance onto Xingqiu. They've caught the Skyer. Set up there as well with the curse. They're ready to close up onto Fabian as well. They're going for a third kill here. Skewer from Collapse. Back into the claws of Spirit.
Team Spirit has lasted through.
As Team Spirit, they're onto the tier 4s. They've got a fortification, but there's still those long seconds before they get their 2 cores back in the game. PSG.LGD.
They're going to have to try to do something. I don't think they have enough time to wait for Tiny to respawn.
See how carefully Team Spirit play it.
Goes back.
There's still 20 seconds, no Arme. They can push. They can push this Spirit. They don't need her back. 20 seconds without Arme. They're going to look for more grabs before they close it up. Jump ball for Collapse. Xingqiu goes down. Nothing to say as well. HX point, nothing to say, has a buyback. 8 seconds until Arme, but the Ancient, they're looking to close it up.
They're
they can
hitting the
taste
Ancient.
the championship. They can taste the money, but the backdoor protection kicks in. The backdoor protection is in. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. PSG.LGD, they'll start now to force Spirit back out the base. Miposhka will get himself out with a blink. They just need to reset Spirit.
They're trying to get out. Faith Beyond's on top of Mira, though.
So they've got the curse. Holding back the Lycan. Why? Being a bit of a nuisance off to the side. Gets the impetus onto Mira, but why? It's chased down by Collapse. You saw they've got him. Toronto Tokyo, long mana. James holds it back, but now with the BKB armor.
He has buyback, though.
Straight back in with the Remnant. Gets instantly caught out with the Torrent. Well, the silence as well. Jump forward. Collapse. BKB. Sewer back. Into the clutches of Yatoro. Yatoro.
RP.
They're going to be able to look him down with the RP. Where's the detection? Where's the detection?
No detection.
They need to see him. They don't get to see him. Arme, he's going to live. He's going to turn towards Mira. He's still very low here. And then a slight change. They get him.
He
They
has
finish him
buyback,
off. Oh, nothing to say.
What a TP.
What a TP. He's
Oh
out. He's
my
alive.
So, no buyback on Toronto Tokyo. No buyback on Faith
Oh,
Beyond.
boy. But the Ancient still stands. Can they make any sort of steal? They've already managed to set up here onto the Kunkka. They're going to go straight to work. Yatoro coming in with the BKB. The curse holds back Arme on the side. Nothing to say. He's going to go down. Out for 110. Yatoro's ready to step over to his next target. He's looking over towards Arme. Collapse. Popping the BKB. Miposhka keeping himself alive with the cold embrace. Spirit. They'll turn over towards Arme, but Arme's still got the BKB to go. He's killed off another support. He's looking at Toronto Tokyo. Toronto Tokyo by some of the yours. He's got another Remnant. Slide this into the Remnant up to the high ground. He's away.
Dude, look at how carefully they're playing it. They're scared to walk up here and try to kill him.
Watch like. Oh, they got him.
There we go.
They'll take him off the cliff.
But look at Roche!
Oh!
Armin's killing Roche!
Oh, no, he can't do it, surely. Blink out time, Collapse. He's got his eyes on him. Still nothing to say or why for 50 seconds.
Armin's alone!
He's gone in alone. That was a risky move. He's got the back of a Xingqiu. But Spirit, they're going to chase on. Slight chase. Arme is gone. 2 minutes, no Tiny. As
They're not waiting for the creeps.
They're ready to close it this time. Only 2 left. Can they stop a PSG.LGD? I don't think they can. Xingqiu's got it. It's over.
GG!
It's over. GG. They've got it. They have done it. Team Spirit. They come into the grand finals. 2 games straight up. They take them away from PSG.LGD. Game 3 and Game 4. PSG.LGD, they hit back. But the Game 5, even though they get knocked out in 3 and 4, Spirit, they come back with the same skill and ability that's taken them this whole road to the grand finals. And what a road it has been. VP IG Secret. And now in a best of 5 at the grand finals, the International 10, they defeat PSG.LGD. Arguably the favourites coming into the tournament.
Absolutely, and they don't just defeat any PSG.LGD. They beat PSG.LGD playing their best draft. What an unbelievable performance.
What a story, what a road, what a dream here that they've achieved. The Spirit, they'll claim the Aegis. Ladies and gentlemen, your International 10 champions, Team Spirit.